Hey everyone, so in today's vlog we're going to be talking about time space, like what is time space and what is space time. So the best way that I can describe it is through the law of one tarot. Now space time is our density here, it's third density. So space time is third density, which is right here. It is the mind complex of the Empress, the body complex of the Wheel of Fortune, or Wheel of Choice, I like to call it, and the spirit complex of the Faith card, or a lot of people call this the Star card. The time-space phenomenon is the fourth density. So it's the Emperor, the Strength card, and the Moon card. So what does that mean? Space-time is what is seen, what is here. This body is seen, it is here, it is manifest. It holds beliefs and patterns. That is your space-time, whereas time-space is your unseen. It's not manifest yet, and it's your thoughts, your imagination, it's your feelings, it's your mind. So do you see how space, time, and time, space, third and fourth density work together? So let me try explaining that a little bit more. So if you can visualize a vibration, all right? So this is your vibration here. The blue ink is the vibration. Within that vibration, it's got this rhythm now, right? So you've got positive, negative, meaning it is forming a rhythm which forms the consequence of your life. The rhythm that this is forming is right here. It is created in the fourth density, okay? The thing is, the third density is the catalyst, and the third density is the unconscious mind. The third density also is heavily influenced by the subconscious mind, by the veil, the distortion, which is in the second density. And the second density, its full-on job is to create polarity, to create growth and movement, which she does here. The third density, we do that in the third density. That's why on the Wheel of Choice or Wheel of Fortune, you see the devil, because within the third density, we have 7 planes. Okay, we have 7 separate planes. And if you want to visualize the planes, I always think of the Wheel of Fortune card as the 7 planes. And the Wheel of Fortune is your body complex, which suggests to me like how dense you are. So are you, vibrationally, how do you vibrate low like this? Or do you vibrate high? Do you have a higher frequency? So the Wheel of Fortune, which is the 7 planes, the lower your frequency, lower the vibration, you can think of like the lowest plane, the 7th plane, or maybe the first plane could be the lowest plane as the devil. I mean, I don't know, I'm just giving you a visual. And the 7th plane, so are you in high frequency? Are you in high vibration? What's your body doing? What's your organs do? What are your organs doing? What is the fluid in your body doing? Is it high vibration? Right? She's the Strength card in the fourth density. So the higher vibration, you can think of it as like the angels, the guides. Are you able to keep in touch with them or resonate through the third eye with their vibration? So that is the body complex of the third density. It's got the devil and it's got an angel on this side spinning a wheel. Those are the 7 planes that we live in here. So space-time needs time space. These two need each other in order for this polarity here to work. So the polarity, let's explain how these two work together. So with every positive, you've got a negative. So if your positive charge goes up like this, then your negative charge is going to do the same. So positive, negative, positive, negative. Okay? Let's think of the positive charge as your personal consciousness. So it can be this here, the emperor, and this magician is not your personal consciousness, but it is the positive charge. It is yang, and it is the original idea or your original will. So it's kind of like your true being. It's your beingness. So if you take out the distortion, when we first start in this life, we have our original beingness, which is the magician. So the magician is not in this box. The magician is not in this matrix. The magician is this round globe, which holds all of the being. The globe has no purpose but to experience. There is no purpose in life. So if you can visualize at first, this first charge, oh, I shouldn't be using this color. So if you can visualize this first charge, let's say to be, sorry, I should have been, oh, here it is. If you can visualize this first charge to be your superconscious needs a negative charge. So the negative charge it gets is from the subconscious mind, which is yang, and this is where the distortion in the second density begins, right? So what happens is the positive charge goes in, connects with the negative charge, but this positive charge does not judge. It's your superconsciousness. It's the original idea of you, of your whole beingness, without purpose, without nothing, just experience, just harmony, and getting back into balance, into the neutral part of self in the chakras. The subconscious mind creates distortion. So what happens is there's your superconscious, right? There's your positive charge. Now, once you have the negative charge from the subconscious, right away you're going to have distortion. Why are you going to have distortion right away? Because this distortion is not only created within this lifetime, and the subconscious mind is all the fluid in your body. All of the fluid in your body is your subconscious. So the negative is the subconscious at first. Let's just say it's only the subconscious. So right away there's distortion. All the lessons that you were not happy with in your past lives will come with you to attain balance in this life. So right away the superconscious has to take a back seat to the subconscious. So now, this is like an effect. So the cause was, let's have this new experience, just gave birth, this is a baby, let's do this. Consciousness says in subconscious mind, she's like, yeah, let's do it, man. So then the negative charge, this baby is not only growing up with all the distortions that it sees, here's the five senses are the distortions, it's recording constantly in the fluid of your body. Now that becomes the effect. So your next cause, now we're getting into the personal consciousness. So your next cause now is already going to be distorted over and over and over and over and over again. It's not just one or two times distorted. It's like many, 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 many times, millions, I think, times distorted. So now so now your cause is going to be on these distortions. So next you have an effect. Now this effect, however it affects you in the life you're living in now, that is what you're going to react on. And this distortion is not only your subconscious mind, but now it's your unconscious mind as well. The unconscious mind is all the organs in your body. The organs hold emotions. Lower vibrational emotions until you get rid of the low vibration. So now the effect is usually not a positive one. Now your next cause is going to be based on the already 20, 50 million time distorted effect. So now your cause is distorted, then your effect will be distorted, then your cause, until you're like, wait the fuck, wait, what is going on? Because this vibration, which creates rhythm in your life, which creates consequence, and often the consequences are not good. Once you're like, why is this all happening? What is going on? And you become the observer, because personal consciousness is also the observer of what? Of the thought. She's unconscious, right? She's your unconscious mind. So he has to wake up, be like, what the hell has been going on? And he looks at everything now as like, what do I need to change in my life? Okay? Because what your mind will do is, if this here is your mind is designed to ask questions and come up with answers right away. So that is your cause and effect. That's what creates the full vibration, which creates the rhythm in your life. And if it's not harmonious, nor will be the consequences. So if this is the case, and let's say the distortion continues, so the brain asks a question, usually the animal mind right here in the third density, the unconscious mind, will answer the question. So there is no light that comes through this loop here. You see the cause, the effect is absolutely no light is coming through. So, but when you put eyes on this, so the superconscious, so imagine this, the magician, the superconscious, and this is the emperor, the personal consciousness. When the personal consciousness wakes up, this guy opens his eyes too. So once you think, what the heck is going on, you halt your cause. So imagine now the question answer isn't happening by the unconscious mind, but you have full control over your thought. You change patterns in your life. What you're doing is, imagine the sun, the logos now comes in and shines all onto your chakras. And this is what awakenings are. Now your effect, so the frequency, you are no longer just in slow mode. You have, even if it's just for a day, 2 days, 3 days, you just put yourself in a higher frequency. I hope that makes sense. So this is how time, space, or space, time, third density, time, space, fourth density work together in consciousness, personal consciousness, and the subconscious. Anyways, purchase my book. I have linked it below. If you like this, work along with me. I'm actually going to do more of this on Patreon. I think I'm going to do a lesson twice a day. Anyways, I'm just thinking about opening up a Patreon because I have so much to teach. But I would really recommend buying workbook 1 and working along with my workbook 1. I will publish workbook 2 and 3. They're done. I'm going to publish them probably in the summer once I have people that have worked through workbook 1 with me, and I hope they start teaching. I want to see more teachers out there of the law of one. Love you guys.